Hey, beauties. I nearly missed the news listening to something. Thank God. I caught it as I turned the TV on. It came on about the Jamaica Civil Service group. Basically trying to get their monies. That's the ultimate thing. That they should have had a meeting in January, and we're in March. 2 months later, nothing has happened. And they've been trying to reach out to the Ministry of Finance, and they have been unresponsive. Which is really and truly unfair to the civil servants of this country who contribute to the backbone and to the foundation of Jamaica running right, running smooth, and the people being kept safe and sound. And policies are put in place where people can be, things can be fair, right, and just, honest, transparent, and filled with integrity. They're essential too, just as our colleagues from the nursing field, from the medical field, from the teaching field, in terms of policing and so on. Very much important as well. Beautiful people. But I dealt with that initially. Let's hope that the Ministry of Finance will not be unresponsive now, and that they will, meet with the people and say, okay, as at April, this will be paid out, and that will be paid out. All right, or even March. Beautiful people. I saw on the television, as I said, as I turned on, it started with the Jamaica Civil Service group there, association, and beautiful people. I know my eyes are not full because I don't wear spectacles yet. I hope I will never. I hope I'll be like my grandmother who could see without her glasses, read without it as well. No disrespect to anybody who does. But it shows where it says the ECJ or EOJ, which is same for the same. It stated that the JLP has won the local government election. Even though you had this thing about the JLP having 7 municipalities while PNP having 5. But because of the popular vote, it went to the PNP for KCMC, cases. You know what I'm talking about, the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipality there, corporation. And, it would give them, because of the popular vote, then the mayor would go to them, to the PNP, People's National Party, but the deputy mayor, I guess, would be picked from the Jamaica Labour Party. I was reading something like that online today. And based on the whole parish, municipality division, however it is dealt with, to be honest, I mean, I don't understand the whole intricacies of local government. It seems as if JLP has a larger portion, larger of the two. Overall, I'm talking overall. Because you may have some divisions where the PNP has led in, but I say because JLP has a larger divisions in some the areas that they so-called win, they end up capping and copying the so-called prize of local government elections, winning it. All right, beautiful people, it is what it is. I don't think we should deliberate on it any further because it has been a week, 6 days actually. Tomorrow would have made it 1 week, exactly 7 days. 7 days, well, they always say, no, it's 1 week stands for 1 week, so I should say a week. So tomorrow would have made it a week. And this has been madness. Sorry, I wanted the news there. This has been madness, a disrespect to the Jamaican people, and crazy. And I'm hoping that when the general election comes, it does not happen. I don't want a tie in nothing. I pray we get no tie. Is it one or the other, whomever gets through? No tie. Just a clear-cut win, no tie. He could have recount. In other words, I mean, as I said, personally speaking, it's never good for it's bad governance. Personally speaking, when you have landslides, and we see it when you have landslides, it gets to a man or a woman's head, and this autonomy takes over. This dictatorial way takes over. Dictatorship takes over. Me no want a landslide, but me want a clear win. You understand what I mean? A clear win. For example, when a race is run by Usain Bolt with Thingder Blake, yes, and maybe another fast runner, and so on. And you see that Bolt has won. You see that he has won, and you can't dispute that win. It's not a close call where they have to go through this, and but it's not a win where, for example, he runs 9.58, and the others 10 point this, 10 point that. So they're still in the 9, under the 10 sort of a situation. You understand? Right. It's a situation. That's how I would want it. Clear win, but no landslide. No landslide. I was listening to the political analyst or somebody speaking, and they were saying, basically they're saying, I think they were, how I'm reading it, it's like they're telling the PNP, look here, no really can't throw out Mark Golding, because he has really pulled the scanty, the slim, the skinny, the meager group. And the reason why I say meager in terms of the number of people in parliament over that side, and for it to be a neck and neck situation. Look what it has taken a week for them to come to the conclusion of the JLP, winning the local government election. That's how. But Don Anderson, you can't call him a prophet, because he basically was saying it. He basically said it when he did his thing. He basically said it. And the reality is that on both ends, people did not come out. Both JLP, in sufficient number of PNP and JLP voters didn't come out. That's what people don't understand. It has nothing to do with switching sides. It has to do with maybe one side coming out more than the other side. It's the same set of people. It's just a meager number of people who decided to just come out and say, you know what, let me still come out and vote, nevertheless, in spite of, because somebody has to vote. It's not a matter of switching. You just have maybe some die-hearted ones on both ends that saying, I am not voting. I don't like what I see mine doing. I'm not going to switch over to the other side, and the other side saying similar. Yes, my side might be in opposition, but I don't like what I'm seeing in terms of the party. So I'm not coming out. I'm not going to give the JLP, and the JLP say I'm not going to give the PNP, so we're staying in. That is what has really happened. And that is why we had the 29.6% voter turnout. All right? So beautiful people, ECJ has said it, that the JLP has won. We just have to move forward and do what we're doing. All I can say is, one, congratulations to both. Congratulations to Mark Golding in particular, because they wrote you off and said you couldn't have done it. You couldn't do, and I guess almost, I know how PNP be operating, is a party where I have to shake my head, because I remember how they dealt with Mama P. That's another topic. So to me, if you never did this, it's almost like another rerun would have happened, like a deja vu moment for me. So you were able. If they can't throw you out, they should not. Let me say it that way. They should not, because you went right up there and you got one of the biggest municipalities, basically. So that's a feat. Any which way you want to look at it, that's a feat. So I as the man said this evening, that he has seen where people start out good and become corrupt. I don't know anything about you, neither do I know anything about the Prime Minister. The only thing that we can do as Jamaicans is speak as it relates to the Prime Minister's governance, because he has been in for the last 2 terms, He has been in for the last 2 terms. And so we would have more knowledge of his leadership than you, because you have not, gotten an opportunity to lead Jamaica where we can say, okay, this man is a good leader, or if not so good, him coming up there, or a terrible leader. Reality. So we don't know. So you kind of in the safe space, not so much the Prime Minister, because of the fact that he's not, he's not even, you'd say newly minted. He's not minted him a long time. Him dead a long time. Since 2016, and we're now in 2024. Right? So it is what it is. We're just hoping that the councillors, the mayors, everybody will do their part. Both of you argue that you did this and you did that, and you will do this and do that. Let us see. Let us see the talk becoming the walk. Let us see the talk becoming action from both. All right, in terms of local government, but as it relates to central government, no. In terms of paying the workers on. By the way, I will not forget, the JLP said that in April they will raise the custom from the $50 to $100, so we're looking forward to that. All right. Guys, follow me on TikTok, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please share this message. Thank you.